Professor!
Hey!
While on some business, I went to see how the kingdom capital is getting on. There are still some things to work out before it can be restored. But generally, things seem to have calmed down. It's on its way to resuming its old energy. I think this will end up being a better kingdom than before. I really believe that.
Alright, I'm gonna buy the stats up item after I'm done talking to everyone.
Yes. Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Momentum's really picking up for this final battle, huh? Even I'm starting to feel tense. Me! Enbar's history goes back 1,400 years. That even predates the founding of the Empire. It's one of the sacred sites of the Seros faith, so it's a pretty big deal. But hey, no need to worry about the monastery while you're fighting the final battle. I've got it covered. I'll defend it to my last.
How's everybody's motivation? Okay. Not too bad.
It's like this. I used to work for Cornelia in Ferdiad. I only followed her because I didn't want to die. But afterwards I felt so ashamed I wanted to die anyway. I still can't figure out why I did it. Anyway, I'm glad you did what you did. From now on, I'm going to devote myself to the kingdom and fight for what I believe in.
How about this? Please. I've got a bit of Dusker blood in me. Vargas is our ancestral enemy. But if that man is going to be the king, I don't see any harm in lending him my blade. I believe that we can forge a proud new kingdom. As you can tell, I'm expecting great things. I won't forgive you if you lose.
Attacking the capital means crossing swords with the Emperor herself. I hope you won't be caught unprepared. I've heard that she'll stop at nothing in the pursuit of victory. Be careful of that Hubert, too, the minister of the Imperial household. They say he's a cunning strategist.
I beat him twice, so...
We're about to put the finishing touches on this war. I wonder how Fódlan will look without the backdrop of death and destruction. I can't wait to see it. On the other hand, I'm terrified of what the future might hold. Who knows if I'll survive the assault on the capital? Did you know a magnificent canal flows through downtown Enbar? It's said to have been constructed under the guidance of Saint Seros before the Empire was even formed. Ever since, that canal has been a major lifeline for the capital's development. And now this is how the Empire repays it. Truly, no good deed goes unpunished.
I'm afraid this game is gonna hit me with like Edgar only did what she did because like Solon and those other guys were like keeping her mom as a hostage. That's why she's the bad guy here. Like she's not really the bad guy because she just wants to save her mom. Kind of like in what they did in Shining Resonant, like that other Shining game I played. Shining Resonant Refrain, I think. Yeah, like, the bad guy wasn't the bad guy, she's only started a war, killed, like, millions of people because she wants to help her dad. Like, I think this game might be, like, Edgar wants to help her mom, that's why she did what she did. Like, if they do that, it's gonna drop this game, like, way down for me.
I'm so glad you were assigned to the Blue Lion House, Professor. We made it this far, thanks to your guidance and leadership. There's a bitter fight ahead, that much is certain. You have my lance.
We're counting on you.
Let's do this together.
I mean, like, if you choose the Black Eagle house, you probably get a different ending, like where Edelgard's doesn't become the bad guy that she is. But I don't want that to happen to all the ending. Like Edelgard she's actually a good guy. Nah, I don't really want that.
I hope this is the final battle. Don't you, Professor? When the war is over, everyone will be busy with their own lives. But let's all meet up again someday. Right here at Garreg Mach. You, His Highness, my father, our monastery friends, the knights, everyone.
That's a great idea.
It was just a silly whim I had, but I really love it. Oh, and I'll bake a bunch of desserts for it. Reunion sweets. All we have to do now is win. Let's get to it, Professor. We'll be heading for the capital soon. So much rests on this moment. Will the war really be over if we take the capital?
Might not end right away.
Right, but we'll get there eventually. I truly believe that a peaceful future is waiting at the end of all of this.
He intends to speak to the Emperor? She's his stepsister, I know, but this seems risky.
You're against it?
I'm not. I'm sure he's thought it through. If the two can settle this diplomatically, that would be the best way out of this mess. No more bloodshed. Let's just hope he doesn't become so overwhelmed with emotion that he's unable to strike her down, should the need arise.
Professor?
I've been thinking about how we've got our own ideas about justice. And so does the Empire. And what's coming? It's not just a battle between us and them. It's our ideals that are fighting. Whoever wins will say they were right, and the other side was wrong. And I get it. That's how it goes. But nobody's willing to talk or compromise. So we'll fight to the death to prove the other guy's wrong. It won't be an easy battle. But let's make sure we come back alive. Right, Professor?
Looks like we're nearing the end of this struggle. I'm sure Lady Rhea is on tenterhooks waiting for me to swoop in and rescue her.
Probably.
I was just kidding. Pay me no mind. Lady Rhea's not waiting for me, I know. No matter how much I might wish she were. She's waiting for you.
Still not sure if she's a good guy or not, but sure. I mean, Rhea.
Sorry, but I'm not the fighting type. All I can do is lend you the stuff you need. And, you know, pray to the goddess for your safety. Win, live, and return, okay? Mostly so you can pay me back for the stuff you borrowed.
You're a merchant? If I got anything from you, I paid for. So I don't know what you're talking about. I always hated the exercise and avoid the training, but now I'm afraid I might be holding everyone back. Is there anything I can do to help support my allies? You can boost their morale, which is delicious meal. You can do special training to catch up. You're doing fine. Boost everyone's morale. Cook some dinner for us. Yeah, pretty sure that was you. Today is the festival.
Please. Professor.
Hold on, what does the festival mean here? Don't care.
Our next battlefield will be the Imperial capital. There will be no turning back. If you have any unfinished business here, you had best settle it before we depart.
Leave it to me.
I knew I could count on you. Good luck.
Probably, I'm not sure if this is the final battle or not. Oh, you can teach your authority. Okay. Then, like, I think that's new. I don't think you teach your authority before.
I believe in you, but please ensure that His Highness survives as well. Fódlan's future would be in peril if we lost him. I would not be able to go on.
Leave it to me.
Thank you.
It matters not how just our cause may be. In the end, war is nothing more than organized murder. I understand the desire to reach a conclusion, but we mustn't overlook the sins inherent in our deeds.
I'm well aware.
Sorry. I have a tendency to preach. We have lost so much, and in return, we have taken much from our enemies. I pray we can put an end to this cycle of violence. I have a request.
Accept. Lance Drills. Deliver.
Thank you very much.
Alright. Done and done.
Need something?
Okay. Experience plus 10%. Let's do it.
You're all set. See you again soon.
Whenever I think about how we'll be seeing Lady Rhea real soon, I get happy and really get cleaning. We'll get there for sure, right? We'll see her again?
Sure.
We just gotta believe Lady Rhea is waiting for us in the capital. We just have to find her.
Yeah, like I don't really know, but okay.
5 years ago, Edelgard said a thing to me. Bridget is a vassal of the Empire. But she also said I always have the freedom to be choosing whether I am with or not with her. I will become the ruler of Bridget. So she said I must make my own path. So now, my path and her path will be colliding.
Watch the support cutscenes between Dedue and Ingrid.
Dedue? Are you okay? You look unwell.
Ingrid. Is my face frightening?
What? I mean, sort of? Or not exactly. I wouldn't use the word frightening. Aggressive, maybe? But it's really nothing to worry about. Why? Did someone say something cruel?
I made a village child cry.
Oh, I see. Let me guess. You feel like you look frightening, so you walked around with a smile glued to your face.
How did you know?
I'm starting to understand how you think. The thing is, forced smiles never work well. They usually just end up making a person look creepy and insincere.
I see. Duly noted.
To be honest, when we first met, I was pretty intimidated by you. Not because of the smile, but a lack of any emotion whatsoever. And you so rarely spoke. I had no idea what to make of you. But that's only because I wasn't making an effort to get to know you. Because you were from Dusker. As I started to get to know you, to understand your personality, I realized what a fool I'd been.
Personality.
You may come off intimidating, but underneath that cool exterior is a kind, loyal, and noble person. A really wonderful person. In a certain regard, you are one of the knightliest people I know. What is it?
Wonderful person. This is the first time anyone has ever said a thing like that to me. It is rather awkward.
It's only awkward if you make it awkward. Which it kind of is now. Ugh.
Well, let me know if you need anything.
Yes, of course. Same to you, Dedue.
All right, so that's the only one.
God, dear goddess.
Praying again?
Yes, I was praying for your safety. I'll do all I can to survive. But please, please don't die out there, Professor.
Rude? That's sure.
Rhea will be somewhere in the city. I wonder if she can sense us coming. The battle will soon be upon us. Let us both be at our best for what is to come.
Well,
At last, it's time to face the Flame Emperor, Edelgard. I know that the future of all Fódlan rests on this battle. Nothing else is more important. But for me, this is personal. For Captain Gerald's sake, I'm going to give it all I've got and more.
Enbar's streets are paved with unhappy memories, Professor. I've avoided the damned place ever since I abandoned my nobility, swore never to return. Now here we are. To return in this manner. Well, I can't say it is something I ever imagined, especially as I'm returning to end the Empire. What a strange feeling, breaking one's history.
Life can be tough, you know. But if you've got your friends to help you through, it can be a lot easier. Maybe you butt heads sometimes, but that's okay. That's how you build bonds, right? And I've got friends, Professor, plenty of those. It's true love that seems to have passed me by.
There's still hope.
Where is my true love to be found? Where is my ray of hope? At this point, you're the only man who pays attention to me. I guess I'll have to take what I can get.
No thank you. I did not okay that.
So...
I was born in Enbar. My mother and father met in a church there. Not too long after, I was brought into the world. I do not understand how war can happen in such a precious place. It is most regrettable.
What do you mean? Your mother and father met and not long after you were brought into the world? Because, okay, I guess, yeah, I still think you're Castellane. I still think you're Castellane, but I'm willing to let it go for now. I don't really care.
Professor!
This food is a revelation.
I like the...
Pick the ones that I don't know what they like
This is...
and raise theirs. like Felix and Dedue, I know what they want, so like we can ignore them. Sure, you too.
I would be liking that. That look.
Alright, before that, let's go here.
Right.
Hello there. This one, yes? I thank you. 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 Return soon, please.
Hey, welcome. You have a pleasure doing business with you. You have a pleasure doing business. You have a pleasure doing business. You have a pleasure doing business with you. You have a pleasure doing. Come again.
Cyril first, he just wants smoked meat. Should be easy.
I just got it.
This is for.
Does Dorothy want one? No, hold on. Yes, he does. She does.